A heartbreaking paradox is that while your pup might be living a perfectly comfortable life, the exact moment you step through the door could be causing them immense stress. Did you know that every time you leave, their entire world collapses into complete uncertainty? Are you accidentally turning your reunion into an overstimulating nightmare for their nervous system? And how can a tiny shift in just the first 60 seconds completely dictate their peace of mind? Science has proven there are 7 small secrets to instantly restoring your dog's peaceful world. Mastering these signs won't just quiet their silent anxiety, it will unlock a profound chemical bond between you two like never before. Especially the final truth at the very end of this video will fundamentally change how you walk through your front door tonight. 1. Believe it or not, the first 60 seconds you step inside your house matter more than the entire rest of the day combined. While you were out running errands or working at the office, your dog's body was secretly running a background program of stress, causing their cortisol levels to spike. In canine behavioral psychology, the reunion isn't just a happy greeting, it is a critical neurological reset. Your pup's nervous system is desperately asking, is the world safe again? Sadly, most of us walk in completely distracted, juggling car keys, checking phones, and treating our furry best friend like a blur of fur at our feet. We forget that to them, your return is the headline event of their whole day. They have no concept of time or schedules, they only know you disappeared. By simply slowing down and giving them just 30 seconds of undivided, calm attention before touching your mail, you instantly signal that the danger is over. It's a small, beautiful investment that deeply comforts their soul and heals the anxiety of waiting. Now, to make this moment even more powerful, you need to change how you physically position yourself. If you like it, please leave a comment with the number 1 mark. 2. Have you ever noticed how your dog slightly blinks or ducks their head when you bend over to pet them right as you get home? Most owners mistake this for a playful bow, but it is actually a subtle sign of defensive discomfort. In the human world, we greet each other standing up, face to face, completely forgetting how massive and intimidating we look to a dog from below. When you loom over your pup from a great height, your shadow covers their entire field of vision. In canine behavioral psychology, this towering posture reads as intense social pressure and dominance, not affection. Your furry friend tolerates it because they love you. But tolerating a greeting is a far cry from feeling genuinely welcomed. Professor Adam Mikloshi and his research team at Utrecht University spent decades proving that dogs are absolute masters at reading human body posture, often focusing on our shoulder angles and weight distribution more than our verbal commands. So instead of being a human skyscraper, try crouch down the next time you open the door. Drop your knees, lower your center of gravity, and bring yourself down into their horizontal world. You will instantly notice their frantic, nervous energy shift into a deep, relaxed sigh of relief, because you just removed the psychological threat. Now that you are on their level, the next critical step is managing the unseen energy that comes out of your mouth. 3. Have you ever noticed how your living room suddenly feels like a chaotic racetrack the very second you open the front door? Most of us think our dogs are just overjoyed to see us, but the frantic energy they display might actually be an exact mirror of the chaotic vibe we just brought inside. In canine behavioral psychology, there is a powerful phenomenon known as emotional contagion. This simply means that dogs do not just observe our emotions, They literally absorb them into their own bodies like a sponge. When you walk through the door after a stressful day, kick off your shoes and call out in a high-pitched, excited voice while dropping your bags. Your dog's brain misinterprets this high-energy display. They don't register it as pure love. Their survival instincts see it as an emergency alarm. Their heart rate spikes, their adrenaline surges, and they begin spinning or barking uncontrollably because they think you are both under attack. It's a heartbreaking misunderstanding because all you wanted was to show them affection after a long day apart. But if you can master the art of stepping inside quietly, taking a deep breath, and speaking in a low, gentle, reassuring tone, a beautiful thing happens. Your dog's nervous system will automatically adjust to match your peaceful state, allowing them to relax instead of panicking. Once you have quieted the room with your voice, you can move on to the next fascinating way your dog processes your return. 4. Did you know that when you walk through the door, your dog doesn't actually see you first? They smell you. While humans rely entirely on our eyes, a dog's primary sense is olfactory, meaning they literally read the world through their noses. To your pup, your clothes and skin are like a daily newspaper, carrying a complex story of every single place you've been, people you've met, and even other animals you passed by. Sadly, a very common mistake we all make is rushing in to immediately hug or pet them, blocking this natural investigation. Imagine someone covering your eyes right when they arrive home. That is exactly how it feels for your dog when you push your hands into their face too quickly. Under canine behavioral psychology, they need a moment to process these scents to fully confirm your identity and ensure you are safe. So the next time you step inside, try to just stand completely still, keep your hands lowered, and remain quiet. Give them those few essential seconds to sniff your fingers and pants thoroughly. Once their curiosity is satisfied, you will hear a beautiful, deep sigh of relief as their whole body visibly relaxes. Now that they have fully read your day, you are finally ready to offer them physical affection in the perfect way. If you like it, please leave a comment with the number 2. 5. Have you ever noticed how your dog slightly closes their eyes or pulls their head back when you reach out to pat the top of their head? Most of us think they are just leaning into our affection, but in reality, they might actually be enduring a moment of silent anxiety. In canine behavioral psychology, reaching for a dog's head from above is one of the most threatening gestures you can make. When your hand looms over their forehead, it completely blocks their upward line of sight, forcing them into a vulnerable, blind spot. To a dog, a hand coming from above feels like a predator swooping down, triggering their deep survival instincts to duck and cover. It is a heartbreaking realization for many well-meaning owners who love to give those quick, heavy pats on the skull after a long workday. Your pup tolerates this discomfort simply because they love you, but they aren't truly enjoying it. Instead, you should try sliding your hand low, moving toward their chest, the sides of their neck, or their shoulders, areas where they can clearly see your hand approaching. Giving them long, slow, gentle strokes right on the center of their chest acts as a natural sedative, melting away their stress and filling them with absolute contentment. Once you have mastered the art of calming physical touch, you must be careful not to push their emotions over the edge. 6. It sounds completely backwards, but sometimes the best thing you can do for your dog when you get home is to become completely boring. Many owners love that explosive, chaotic energy at the front door, the frantic spinning, the wild jumping, and the non-stop barking. We mistake this emotional overdrive for pure love, but in canine behavioral psychology, artificially stretching out that intense hype actually damages their mental health. When you actively participate in making the greeting an extreme emotional event, you inadvertently train your dog's nervous system to remain in a chronic state of red alert stress. They start living their entire day in high anxiety, waiting for that massive, overwhelming dopamine explosion. It is an exhausting way for a dog to live, and it can eventually lead to severe separation anxiety. To prevent this, after giving them a quiet, warm, and grounded greeting, you need to gently stand up and go about your normal routine. Put your keys away, change your clothes, or start making dinner. By intentionally becoming predictable and unexciting, you teach your pup a beautiful lesson. Your return is a safe, peaceful reality, not a chaotic emergency. Once the room settles down into this calm space, you can unlock the ultimate chemical bond with just your eyes. 7. Did you know that inside the animal kingdom, staring directly into another creature's eyes is almost always a declaration of war? In the wild, a prolonged gaze signals an imminent attack, which makes the unique connection we share with our domestic dogs an absolute biological miracle. While a wolf sees a direct stare as a threat, your civilized pup has developed a brilliant psychological superpower over thousands of years. A groundbreaking study in Japan, led by scientist Takefumi Kikusui, revealed that when a dog and their owner look into each other's eyes, something beautiful happens. Both of their brains instantly flood with oxytocin, the exact same love hormone that bonds a human mother to her newborn baby. Think about those quiet moments after you finally settle onto the couch, when your dog simply looks up at you with those soft, heavy eyelids. They aren't asking for a treat or demanding a walk. They are literally engaging in a silent, chemical hug. By pausing for just a moment to return that soft, warm gaze, you are actively healing their emotional exhaustion and locking in a deep, mutual sense of security. It is the ultimate confirmation that you are each other's safe haven. And now, this brings us to the final, most profound truth about what actually happens the exact second you open that front door. Here is the most striking truth from science, one that even a university lecturer like myself, who spends the entire year buried in research papers, found absolutely astonishing. Dogs have no concept of time. They simply divide their entire lives into two states, when you are here and when you are gone. Because of this, the exact moment you open that front door isn't just an ordinary arrival. You are literally restoring their entire collapsed world back to working order after hours of waiting. Raising a pup was never meant to be a battle for dominance or supreme control. It is a profound journey of empathy and deep understanding. Looking at our four-legged companions always brings back the memory of the very first day I brought home my little dog, Sam. The tiny, shivering pup from back then, who used to hide fearfully in the corner of the room, is now able to sleep soundly, letting out a deep sigh of relief the moment I step through the door. For a creature that spent hours waiting just for the faint rattle of your keys, please walk inside a little slower tonight. Get down to their level and show them love in the only language they truly understand. If Sam's story reminded you of your own furry best friend, please like, subscribe, and share your favorite memories in the comments below. In the next video, we will dive into an even more fascinating mystery of the canine mind. Do our dogs actually dream about us when they sleep? Stay tuned to find out.